So I just recorded a whole fucking 10-minute video, and it sounded like shit. But basically, it was just a whole thing dedicated to me processing this feeling of fullness slash fatness that is happening right now in my body and my mind. Basically, I just came from eating out with my family, and I'm feeling better now, but kind of right after, it was just like, oh shit, I'm getting hit with this experience of fatness and just like loud eating disorder thoughts. Which were mostly like, I feel like I ate a lot, and how am I gonna compensate for that? And my body is growing exponentially. Shitty. Suck. Dumb. But in my, like, what I was just like processing through is kind of just like, I have some facts to check around that. In terms of this like feeling of fatness and like fullness can be really distressing, because it's also like my eating disorder really confuses it with fatness, like fullness and fatness. But just knowing that I won't be full forever, it's totally okay to be full, and my body knows exactly what to do with the fuel that I just gave it. Knows exactly what to do with it and will process it in the same exact way it would if I were to like space out my meal and snack. Second, in that, I combined I was kind of more on like the intuitive eating side, but I was like configuring like meal plan wise. I combined like my dinner with like my night snack, and so like it was more food, but my eating disorder is trying to tell me that it was so much more food. It's ridiculous, and will also tell me that like I just fucked up, so like gotta either compensate through restriction or movement, or just like fuck it, I'm gonna go like get in the chip drawer and just might as well like fuck the rest because it doesn't matter. And you know what? I don't have to do either of that, because the thing is, I do actually have control here. My eating disorder is trying to get control, but I actually do have control. I am going to cope with it, this distress, by vlogging and processing right now. And another fact check, even though it feels like my body grew a lot in the past like 45 minutes or whatever, it has not. That is physically impossible. And I know that. And my mind is really good at distorting things. Okay? So even saying those things out loud is actually really helpful. Makes me feel better. And I also know that like there was a lot going on with like emotions, and there was a lot of food at the table. I don't know if I said this already, but like there were a lot of like appetizers, and so like more food makes my eating disorder, like more food in the presence of like where I am makes my eating disorder think that I'm eating all of that food, and therefore makes it feel like I'm eating so much more than I actually am. So yeah, like, I ate a really appropriate amount of food. I did. And, and, if I did eat, like, more than what my meal plan or whatever kind of prescribes, who fucking cares, man? Like, that's so okay. It's so okay. It won't change my body, and it doesn't affect who I am as a person. Whoa! Shocker. That's crazy. And actually super cool about being at this point in recovery right now, because I really do believe myself when I say, like, eating a little extra because it was tasty doesn't make me a bad person. Because that's absurd to have that belief. Silly, silly eating disorder. So honestly, even in just this 5-10 minutes of talking, like, processing through these like feelings of fatness and fullness, physically I'm actually feeling less full, which is really cool. And I can name that, and I'm in touch with my body, which is awesome. And I am really de-escalated. I feel a lot less like about feeling fat or being fat. Being fat is not bad. Having a body is not bad. Your body's just gonna do whatever it wants. And food is the fuel that powers me forward. And honestly, I feel so much better. I feel just so much more myself right now. Look at how gorgeous the view at my parents' house is. It's insane. That's Lake Superior right there. All around. It's pretty. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. You're pretty. You're so pretty. Everybody's so pretty. And I am sending out all the love. You're doing awesome.